What's going on, everybody? You're watching Cameron's Outdoor Academy. Now, y'all are going to see something here in a minute, and I'm going to go ahead and get it out of the way. So here y'all go. Oh, snap, I walked off in the water. See my butt? I was walking up here to, and I don't think I've mentioned it, but there's a certain substance that's very slippery that's on these South Georgia creeks. That's that black mud. And I was walking around, and I know better, and I was going to try to get down the side of the creek, and boy, when I did, my feet shot out from under me, and I just sat right down in a big old mud puddle. So, well, that already happened today, but we're going to be doing some fishing. So I brought my old fly rod with me. I am at a new spot. I've never been here before. Let's get started today and let's see what happens. Like I said, I have never been here before. I didn't even know this little creek existed. We're going to see what's in this place. To me, it looks like a pretty deep little hole. There's a shallow spot right here beside me, and it just drops right off right here. So I don't really know what to expect out of this thing. But regardless, I'll be here for a little while. We're going to be fiddling around, seeing what we can find out. Turn this camera around. Let y'all see where I'm fishing at. Don't seem very long for y'all, but I had actually been fishing for almost 30 minutes by this point and not a single bite. This was a hard day of fishing. One thing I will say that's weird about this place is I've got some water behind me that's probably, I don't know, foot and a half, maybe 2 foot deep. Everywhere that I've been lately with water that shallow, it's had a good population of brim in it, especially on sand. You'd expect to see a brim bed. I ain't even seen any brim beds. Now, I'm not saying there ain't no brim in here, but I don't know what kind of population there is on. There's some pop water right there. Yeah, I don't. Well, there's one in here. Get the camera turned around. Not a big brim, but he's fat. I guess that accounts for something, right? Maybe they're starting to turn on. I would expect to catch a bunch of them by that size out of a hole like this. But in most cases you would. Maybe my little incident with me falling in the water put a bad taste in their mouth. I was working that one a little fast. So let's see if that's what they're wanting, something moving a little bit faster. Maybe a lot of competition in here. May not be nothing but minnows to feed on. There definitely is a turtle or two in here, I tell you. I don't think you gotta worry about no alligators being in here. Else there wouldn't be so many turtles. I keep on seeing something. Yep. Decent little fish. They're over there on that other side. It was hard to get to. Sometimes, guys, you just got to keep working at them until you find what they're hitting. Or where they're hitting at. Pretty little bluegill. So, you notice that I'm having to roll cast, which is not, it's not one of my strong points. I'm not very good at roll casting. I'm still learning some techniques, and roll casting is one of them techniques that I'm still learning. And I guess the best way to learn with anything is by necessity. Because, like anything else, the more you do it, the better you get at it. I think my problem is I'm trying too hard, not letting it go naturally. Sometimes with a fly rod, the harder you throw it, the worse off you actually are. I'm definitely gonna come back here with some bigger flies, not a heavyweight rod, and do some bass fishing because I'm hearing some bass hit pretty hard. I like fly fishing for bass. I just don't do it very much. Partly because if I'm not really good at it, and to me, I feel like rummer funner to catch. Because it's a more action. But it is fun to catch some bigger fish too. Let's give those right there a minute. What I'm doing is I'm trying to follow the fish because you'll see them start splashing. Of course. Guys, we got ourselves a problem. I just threw my end of my rod off. You gotta make sure when you're using these things, see, make sure you put it on there and turn it a little bit. That way it can actually lock. Oh, looky here, I got a stump knocker. Now that's what I call them anyway. This is a pretty strong fish. Looks similar to a bluegill, just a longer, different shape, also different thickness. When you get those about, I don't know, 6-8 ounces, those get some really good pulling little panfish. Don't catch a whole lot of them. So what I've done is I finally changed the color to the fly. I think I started fishing with a white, then it was like a lime green color, and this here is a olive, like an olive color with a white speck on the white spot on the tail of it. This is a sinking fly. It's got a bead on it. Since I put it on here, I'm catching fish on it. Hope I don't lose it because it is the last one I have. I gotta order some more. I have to eat. And there is a lot of rock down at the bottom. Somewhere where they can probably have a little bluegill. Yeah, I think they're holding up on those rocks to keep away from predators. Which ain't a bad thing on the side of predators, because that means there's bigger fish in here to be caught. I don't know if I could see that over there. Got some ducks. Those are probably wild ducks there. May not be. I'm pretty sure they are. I'll know here in a minute if they come up close to me once I start moving again. Because I was sitting real still when they came back. If they turn and hightail it, then pretty much guarantee they ain't tame. They're right there. Hang out them. Yeah, a little one. Yeah, he's real little. I think they're getting smaller and smaller. Talking about a 2-finger brim. That's the smallest one so far today. Another one ran off with it. I don't know what size that one was. Didn't get a good hook set. Maybe they are wild ducks. That's not what just splashed over there. Maybe it is. It's a decent little red breast. A few flats. I'm gonna drop you in the water. That's a decent fish. Blues and oranges right there. I don't know, guys. This is a very relaxing way to spend an afternoon. I'm glad I get to bring y'all along with me. A little guy. What color is that fish? Stripes. So another thing I changed since I've been fishing is I put about a 9 or 10 foot lead tippet on here. I extended my leader And shortly after doing that, I started catching fish. I think my fly line may have been spooking them in this shallow water. Yeah, apparently they ain't scared of me that bad. I want to appreciate y'all for watching. I know this wasn't a very exciting episode. You know, anytime you're fishing at new places, trying new things, it doesn't always work out, but we got a couple of fish on the bank and had a good peaceful day fishing, and that's what it's all about. It's not about how many fish you catch, it's just about getting out and enjoying nature. I mean, check that out. On up that creek through there, that pretty black water,